Hey y'all, welcome to today's video, and it's going to be a very fun and timely one. Lauren and I are going to be doing some super simple, easy breezy Halloween makeup looks for moms, or really anybody that just needs a simple Halloween makeup look. And it's something that you can do within minutes, wearing just like a black shirt, something you have from your closet at home, using makeup that you also have probably in your makeup drawer. So I know that when I watch these tutorials, I just want the people to get into it. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna jump right into our look. So Lauren, you tell the people what you're doing today for your makeup look.
Today, for my easy makeup look, I am gonna be a cat.
And so what are the three main highlights you're gonna need to kind of focus on for makeup for a cat?
You need a black eyeliner. It doesn't matter if it's liquid or a pencil, whatever you prefer. Some kind of white eyeshadow or an illuminator would work. And then just any lip color that you want. I'm just using like my favorite everyday lip crayon. So lip crayon, white eyeshadow or illuminator, black liner.
So really with a cat, you wanna focus on what, like whiskers and the nose? And then
yes,
and
it's mostly, I'm gonna do is like more of a darker eye. Okay. Not necessarily a smoky eye, but then, yeah, we're gonna draw on a nose and then some whiskers.
Okay, easy enough. Yes. And we're gonna really test our skills today and see how quickly we can do these looks. So I'm going to do a scarecrow look, and mine's not, you can either go super scary scarecrow or very simple. I'm gonna go simple, happy scarecrow, and I'm going to also be using black pencils. I'll either use a liquid or a regular pencil, a liquid liner or a regular pencil. It depends on my mood as I'm working. And then I'm also going to use some white eyeliner pencils as well. I'm going to use some blush that I'm going to use on the nose and for the cheeks. And then for the lips, I'll be using the same thing. I'll be using black and white liners. So we're just going to get into it and see how they look. So are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, let's get started. So with it being Halloween, I know that you are like the Halloween queen. Like you love some Halloween, right? I
do love some Halloween. It was always a big deal in our house growing up, and my mom just always made it a big deal, and so it was kind of like our thing. So I love it.
So I know that you always do like really major Halloween parties.
Yes.
And so I want to talk about Halloween parties, and before I talk about the parties, let's talk about the reason we did this is because we are both moms. I'm a mom of teens. She's a mom of a 2-year-old. And so we're still in that realm of life where Halloween is a big deal for our children. And then I know that, I mean, maybe it's because I'm a makeup artist, but I love theatrical makeup and I love Halloween to be able to turn myself into something different. Ain't nobody too cool for Halloween. Look at me, I'm 43. Having a great time. I got me a Kit Kat, living my best life. Than I am, wearing every day. But I feel like it's just a really fun, like a fun holiday for us to get into, and especially with our children. And so with you having a 2-year-old now, how has your love of Halloween changed? Or is it more? Is it more than it used to be? Is it less? I mean, what do you think?
So I in a way it's almost more, because now we can do more. Like I've always loved the fall, the beginning of fall. And in some ways it's more fun. Like taking a 2-year-old to a pumpkin patch is more fun than just going with your husband. You know, it's almost like we have a real excuse to be there now.
Right.
So that is fun. But then in other ways, like you said, we do have a Halloween party that is super fun. Mm-hmm. But I went through this year and I cleaned out all of my really scary decorations. So no more, spooky goblins, things like that. I gave all those away to friends, and we really have more of like a friendly, like happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, yeah, like a truly happy Halloween, because it could scare Dottie.
Yes, I don't want to scare the 2-year-old. So that's been the biggest thing, is we're doing more, like a little friendly Frankenstein, a happy little ghost. Our decor has changed a little bit. That's probably the biggest thing.
Because I have been to your Halloween party before.
Won. Shocker. She won best makeup, by the way.
That's right, I did.
That doesn't surprise anybody. Because
we
give out awards. That is a tip. If you were going to throw a Halloween party, the trick to get people to get into it is on the invitation, you have to write prize for best costume.
Yes.
And that kind of is just a nicer way to say, like,
it incentivizes people to get after it for your Halloween party.
So for yours, I
was pop art.
That's
so
right.
I did like a pop art look, which and you and I both did that on Instagram a while back too, which you think it's like super, super easy, but it is it's a little involved.
It does get involved because you have to add so much detail with the little individual dots, and you don't realize how much how long that takes until you kind of start getting into it. But it was fun. It was a fun look.
It was fun.
And the year you won, you had a yellow wig that was really cool.
Yeah, wigs are awesome. So with these makeup looks that we're doing with the cat and the scarecrow, we're starting both with like black shirts because we figured like, oh my gosh, these need to be super easy looks that anyone can do, and then you can pull something from your wardrobe. But also, we are going to add a few accessories at the end because accessories do make it. So if you don't have accessories or a wig, that's fine. But like for Scarecrow, I'm going to add a straw hat and a bandana around my neck. And then what do you have for Cat?
So you can do a couple things. I'm keeping it super easy with just some little cat ears, but I've seen if you have any kind of like wristbands or black bracelets that could add to it, or even like a black choker to kind of look more like of a collared look.
Oh, yes, a choker.
That could be cute too, but I'm just keeping it super simple with just the ears.
Where'd you get the ears from?
Walmart. I feel like don't sleep on the Walmart Halloween section. They have a section that is just like accessories, and you can get ears and tails and all kinds of stuff. So I feel like if you just have your black t-shirt, you can run to Walmart and grab ears to be pretty much anything for like $5.
You know what I would do also for Cat, if you want to really get into it, is I would get some really long black fake fingernails, because I know that Walmart has like the best section of fake nails. Like I love the Kiss brand, the Impress brand of fingernails. So I would totally do that if I were being a cat.
That's a great brand. I've tried those before and really like them a lot.
So what's like the best costume you've ever worn for Halloween? Like what's been your favorite that you've done?
Oh golly, I'm trying to think. One year I love like the more dramatic the better, like the theatrical stuff. And one year I was a zombie and I had the the white contact lenses, full prosthetics. Like I wasn't even recognizable. And so that to me is the most fun is to totally transform.
You did white contacts? I've always wondered, does that change your vision? Probably not, but
you can get, so I am blind. I've had contacts since the 6th grade. And you can buy them where they are prescription in them, because I wouldn't be able to wear just the party ones with no prescription. I had to get them prescription. So yeah, they can change your vision to help.
Okay, so were you a zombie at the party that I won when you were pregnant?
I guess kind of. So the thing about that, it didn't quite start out. Well, it's a Halloween party, but also it's my husband's birthday.
Oh, that's
so
right.
Because it's his birthday party, I kind of have to do what he wants to be, because it's his birthday.
Right.
He really wanted to be a Ghostbuster. So I was a ghost that year. It wasn't my favorite one, but I was 8 weeks pregnant. It was not the fun time, Right. I couldn't tell anybody. Nobody knew. I had to carry around a fake drink all night.
That's right. No, nobody knew.
I was nauseous. So yeah, that was not my best work.
Well, this little cat look would have been easy for you then if you'd been nauseous and pregnant, because you probably didn't want to put a whole lot of
exactly
put a whole lot of effort into anything.
Yes.
Which is what I like about these two looks, because they can be super duper simple. Now, with my Scarecrow, I decided to add freckles. I don't know why that feels very Scarecrowish, but I added freckles with an eyebrow pencil. I wanted to try to kind of tell everybody what we're using as we go along. And then my nose, I used an orange lip liner that I had, and then I added a little bit of orange eyeshadow on top, and then did the stitches with a black liquid liner. And then I went a little bit hard with the shading with a white pencil, because that makes it look a little bit cooler with the stitches. So the hardest part of my look is what I'm about to do, which is going to be the mouth and do these stitches. So we're going to see how this turns out.
I feel like the mouth and the nose is the hardest part of mine. But I do have a tip while you're making the nose. If you are going to be whether you're a cat or I'm trying to think what else, like a deer, any kind of animal, a lot of people want to focus the eyeliner or whatever black you're using on the tip of your nose or the ball of your nose. And I think the way to look more, I don't know, more cat-like, more deer-like, whatever, is to focus it more on the bottom. You really want to fill in the bottom of your nose and just kind of bring it up slightly.
That makes it look way more realistic.
Instead of putting it kind of on the center, not like a clown nose.
Right,
So that's something to keep in mind.
So what is your daughter going to be this year for Halloween?
So this year, our whole family's doing the Grinch. My husband is going to be the Grinch. I'm going to be Martha May, and my 2-year-old is going to be Cindy Lou Who. Oh. And I have her the little wig and everything, so I cannot wait.
Is she going to be at the party?
She will be upstairs in her room asleep for the party.
She will not. Those awesome kids that can sleep through parties.
Well, I hope so. She's a little older. Last year it was no problem. She was just over a year, and she just went right to bed.
Right.
But I've heard the trick is you put a sound machine inside the room and one right outside the door, and it should muffle any noise that she may hear. So we'll see.
You're going to see how it works. Well,
Yeah, we're gonna see how it works.
if worse comes to worse, you get her up and bring her outside so that she can
Yeah.
enjoy the party.
Yep.
All right, so this is like, I guess it's okay if my scarecrow mouth is not symmetrical. I mean, let's be real, a scarecrow is probably not symmetrical. They're probably really haphazardly put together, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, and they're outside the whole time.
Yes.
100%.
So this is going to be very interesting how this pulls out. So are you going to walk around with this the rest of the day? Once you're finished with your makeup?
Honestly,
We're doing this around lunchtime.
I kind of like it. Yeah.
Yours looks really cute. Mine might actually frighten people. Like, I'm trying to make it look not scary, but I think the mouth is what really brings it home. When you're doing a scarecrow, the mouth is what's going to bring it home for sure. And so, yeah, this is really difficult for me to do, like, right here.
Another thing, if you're doing this for actually Halloween, by the time you go trick-or-treating, it's dark out. So I don't think it has to be perfect. Nobody's going to see you up close under lights. This is a quick,
Right.
running around the neighborhood, keeping up with your kids kind of look.
Well, and the great thing is I'm putting this right over my nude lipstick, and I think it actually works. I've seen scarecrows done with a dark lip. You could even fill in your entire lip if you wanted to with your black pencil. I have seen that look, and that's probably going to make it a little scarier. But I'm trying to make mine a little more kid-friendly so that I don't scare anybody. I was a scarecrow one year, and I remember one of my friends had her really small daughter. She might have been Dottie's age. She might have been 2. And I thought she was going to love me, and I thought I looked so cute and happy, and she was terrified of me as a scarecrow. She hated, like, every minute of it.
Oh, gosh.
Okay, so while we are finishing up with our looks, I wanted to introduce Lauren and let everybody know, like, tell everybody about your blog. Would you consider yourself a lifestyle blogger?
Yes.
Okay, so because you kind of do a little bit of everything, and you're really good with recipes. That's the one thing that I really love about your site and about your Instagram. You always do like the cutest recipes, and I'm terrible in the kitchen. So
I love seasonal recipes. Yeah, so I have a lifestyle blog. It's lowchandler.com. And I talk about, it's really seasonal heavy, I would say. I love just putting together maybe like appetizers or seasonal decor for whatever the holiday may be.
you're good at tailgating
4th
stuff
of July, Easter, tailgating, Halloween, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, my blog is lowchandler.com.
So it's lowchandler.com because
Yes.
Lauren is spelled unlike anyone else I've ever known in my
Yes.
entire life. It's L-O-R-E-N.
So yeah, my name is actually Lauren, L-O-R-E-N. I feel like most everybody is Lauren, L-A-U. So a lot of
for
my
sure.
friends over the years, it got shortened to Low. So that's where the Low comes
That's
in.
where the blog came into play.
Yes. And
Okay.
can I borrow your white crayon? I'm looking at that white crayon. I'm
sure.
like, that is so cool. I need to get one of these.
So this is the key, since we're almost done with our looks, this is the key with bringing any sort of makeup look home. I could have stopped with just the black outline that I did around the nose and around the mouth. But if you do want to bring a look home, I feel like doing some shading with a little bit of white pencil is where it's at. Like, just literally go right on the side of your black lines, and it really brings something home. I mean, you could even do it with your whiskers. If you just did like a little bit under the whiskers, I don't know, shading is really kind of where it comes in to make it look just next level. A little bit more, I don't know, professionally done, but I feel like with me, I feel like that's good. What do you feel like?
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I love
Yours
it.
looks good too. All right, I'm wondering how quickly we did this. I didn't even like keep a timer, but I feel like we did that in we did that in 3 minutes? 13 minutes. Okay. All right, we did that in 13 minutes. All right,
But
so
then we have to accessorize.
we have to accessorize, so let's go ahead and do that. Yes, so you talk about your accessories.
Okay, yeah. So like I said, I'm keeping it simple with just the cat ears. You could absolutely add a choker or something for like a little collar, or get as crazy as you want, but I'm just keeping it simple.
All right, you could get some nails too. I really do
yeah,
like
the
the idea of
nails.
black nails if you have time. And then for Scarecrow, I'm just going to add a simple bandana. Pretty much everybody has one laying around. I don't know how, I can't believe I actually had an orange one laying around, so this is
Perfect.
really awesome. But I mean, it would look good if it was yellow, black, white, red. So I would just tie this around your neck, around your black shirt, whatever you've got. If you've got overalls, you would just be like really bringing it home, but I did not do the overalls today. So Scarecrow with, there we go, with a little handkerchief. Is that good? And then if you have a straw hat or some sort of cowboy hat, definitely add that. I have one. My head's gotten a little bigger through the years. I don't know why. So I would
It has.
I would just add that on top.
Perfect.
And then just have a little floppy hat. And then there is your quick mom makeup looks for Halloween. So again, remind everybody where they can find you. Instagram and TikTok, right?
Yes. My website is lowchandler.com and my Instagram is low_Chandler is Instagram, and then TikTok is low_Chandler fam. There you'll see some cameos of my husband as well as my daughter. We share some family content over there.
And I will definitely leave her actual links in the description box below of this YouTube video so that y'all can easily find Lauren. But I hope that y'all enjoyed this video. I hope it was quick and easy and simple and gave you something really easy to do for this Halloween. And feel free to leave us any comments below what you liked about our looks. I mean, definitely just be very, very positive that you loved our quick mom makeup looks. But we appreciate you being here, and I'll see you on the next video.
Bye.
Happy Halloween.